That was LL Cool J, Around the Way Girl. So the 14th of July is the 7th anniversary of my father's death. And you know, not like my sisters. My sisters go to the graveside and they, you know, it's a very sad day for them. But me, it just kind of hits out of nowhere. Like I try not to think about it. But I was in Portland. It was right after all that had gone on with Donald Trump. You know, I've been posting a lot and, you know, trying to do what it is I always have done. And I was feeling a little tired. I was like, man, this is, you know, I'm weary of all of this, and I feel, and I wonder if I'm doing the right thing. I wonder if my father would be proud of me. I wonder if I'm doing what it is that I think that I'm supposed to be doing, because that has always been my metric. If I think my old man would be proud of me, if I think that I'm doing what it is I'm supposed to be doing, then, you know, then it's all right for me to do, in my estimation. Now, whether people agree with that or not, that is kind of my metric. So I was feeling that way Sunday. Monday, I get home and I get a call from my manager. And my manager has an actor who wants to get in contact with me. An actor, I don't want to say his name, but an actor who I've really loved a long time and been a big fan of for a long time. He sends an email to my manager, and he says that he really like to get in contact with me. So, of course, I had no idea what it was about. So, of course, I tell my manager, of course, to give him my number. He calls me, and we start talking. And he said, I've been so inspired by the things that you said in interviews and social media that I was compelled to call you. We got to talking, and he was from Youngstown. My father's from Warren, Ohio. He worked in a steel mill. My father worked in a steel mill. We talked for about 45 minutes. And at that moment, I knew that it was my father telling me I was, in fact, doing the right thing. A man from nowhere that you don't know calls you from somewhere else that is, you know, from the area. My father, they call Warren, Ohio, the suburb of Youngstown. I had been really exhausted, and I was just wondering if I was doing the right thing, and I prayed about it. All of a sudden, I get this call from this guy. He tells me how he was inspired by what I've been saying, and he agrees with it, and he knows that, you know, people might have a different opinion. He said, but you're so strong in your opinion. I played your interview, and it swayed a lot of people that I was around mine. So I just wanted to reach out to you and to tell you how I felt about it. So, and then he told me that he was from Youngstown. He told me that, I told him my father's from Warren. I told him about he worked in a steel mill. My father worked in a steel mill too. And we talked for 45 minutes, like I said earlier. I know now that I am doing what it is I'm supposed to do. Now, whether people agree with it, like it, understand it, my metric has always been, if my old man would approve of it, if my old man think that it's worthy of doing, I'm going to do it. So I got confirmation from my father and my father. So, Daddy, I can tell you, you ain't got to worry about me getting tired no more. That's a little note from the GED section. Got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.